Alright guys, I want to make this video in particular. This is not a jab at anyone or a vent. This is just a advice for you as you progress through your career, your job, yourself. You're always gonna have someone who are gonna try to talk you down, who are going to disparage you from pursuing what is best for you and your family and your career, because maybe they're scared or they have some insecurities or they have their own opinion on themselves that they are projecting on you. So I'll start by explaining a little bit about my situation. And as some of you may know, if I had any private consultation with some of you, I am going to switch my job in the United States Air Force into the JAG program, which is the law paralegal. Right? JAGs are the advocacy law office in the United States Air Force. Oh, in the entire military actually. But for me, this office is going to be in the Air Force, and it is a very nice and lucrative job. It pays well and it has better hours, as in like there's more opportunity to make more money in a JAG. Now I'm going to go in as enlisted, so I'm transferring from my position in vehicle maintenance, fixing cars, into the JAG, which is the paralegal, so assisting the lawyers and whatnot. And I am, looking in the future into becoming the lawyer inside the JAG office as well. But then that requires law school and other things. But this is a stepping stone, and it is a really nice promotion. And I put in my application, and they really like me, and they already told me I'm going to make it. They're gonna pick me. As I was going through this process, I had to leave the shop quite a bit. I'm in the National Guard, so I don't have that much time going to the office, because that's a part-time job, right? It's once a month and then 2 weeks in a year type thing. I had to go and interview. I had to go back and forth, back all the time, and I would have to take time to go over there and talk to the JAG's officers. I have to talk to the JAG's senior non-commissioned officer away from my work at the vehicle maintenance shop. So I was sitting there, and there was no work really. All the work was done. I was sitting there with one of these guys. He just come up and he was like, "How did your thing go?" I'm like, "It was really good. It seems like they really like me, and I think I'm probably gonna make it from what they're saying." And he was just like, "I'm sick of these guys coming into the Air Force and just switching out. Like, when are we gonna get people here that actually want to work?" Right? And it's like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, I'm like, okay, like, what do you mean? I kind of I didn't want to engage in a debate. I just kind of wanted to see his position. He was like, "Well, we're keep getting people in, and they keep leaving. We have this guy who came in, and he leave to another base to become an officer, and other people, when they come in, they just leave after a while." And it's just like, well, this is a part-time job, and people kind of move around for the best for their family and for themselves. Like, it's, if I move to this office, it does kind of help me more hours with the military to help with my retirement. It's a promotional type of E5 right now. And the job I would be filling in the paralegal would be an E7, so it's instant promotion as your time comes in. But people around you don't want you to always succeed. People who are beneath you don't always want you to succeed over them, because you are a threat to them. And now, I'm not saying this about the person I was talking or engaging with. This is not a smack at him, but as you go through life, as you progress in your career, as you become more and more successful, and you start building yourself up, people around you may try to tear you down because they find you intimidating, they find you a threat, and they'll try to convince you whisper in your ear like, why do you even try so hard? Why do you wear a suit on a Sunday or a Saturday to the mall? Why do you have to go for this job? Why don't you stay here? Why do you try to further your education? Why do you keep reaching for this? Why do you want to join the Air Force? Why do you want all these different scenario? Why you're trying to commission, right? And the thing that really important to understand is like beta or losers around your life. They want to drag you down with them to be where they are, because so that you're not a threat. They don't feel bad about themselves, and also you're not better than them, right? So that my advice about that is just to not let them get to you, like ignore them, because beta will be beta, right? And if you want to succeed, chase your dream, right? Chase what you need to do to be a successful person, right? Like some people are more ambitious than others, and people who are not as ambitious or goal oriented and they're happy where they are will try to keep you where they are so that they feel better about themselves. So that's just a little tad bit about me and my experience in the Air Force, and it's just kind of a very curious thing, so I decided to kind of make a video. And the reason I'm making this video is not because I'm angry at them or feel a certain way. It's just that, like, when I make YouTube videos, I'm trying to help people, especially people that doesn't have the experience, maybe people who are younger than me, and they might fall trap to these type of people where you might be a people pleaser, right? And you don't want to hurt them, or then you're just like, okay, you're right, I'll follow your lead. Let them be as angry at you. These people, if you're beneath them, they don't even care about you. They like you beneath them, so then they can look down on you so that they can feel better about themselves. They don't care about your struggles. When you rise above them, that's when they start talking smack about you. And there'll be times where they will get into a group or with their friends and start talking crap about you and all these different things. And when you that happen, you made it. You know that you made it above them, because once they start talking crap about you and all these things about you, you know that you become such a threat to them that they have to talk you down and say different things about you. So this is just a tad bit I want to kind of leave you guys with, that if you are trying to chase your goal and that they're so threatened by you, by your success and your goal and your ambitions, that they have to do something. They have to try to break you down somehow. And if you don't let them break you down, you'll leave them in the dust, and you're in a whole different world that they will be in, and they don't like that. People will always talk crap about like the billionaires in the world. Oh, they don't blah blah blah. Let's attack them, right? Anyone with power. People don't really talk about people who are beneath them. So I think it's better for them to talk smack about you than not to talk about you at all. You realize that you're at a certain point that you can make a dent in the universe, and you're making the world move the way you can. And you're gonna have a lot of haters. I am opening up, and I will make another video addressing this. I'm opening up this channel and myself into consultation. If you're trying to join the military, if you reach your academic goal, I have a lot of resources and I have a lot of experience, right, to get into academics, engineering, STEM. STEM is my specialty, right? I know a lot about medical side. I know a lot about the engineering side, right? So if you really need to, I actually am working with a client, with their family, in getting them to colleges and planning for their future. They're interested in medicine. They want to be a doctor. So I am helping this family and their daughter to get into the school of their dreams and getting into the program that they need to in order to eventually get into the program that needs to, which is the medical degree, right? Putting her in so that she could build up her resume correctly. I am working with a few people for the military as well. So I am opening up this channel to help anyone who needs help. It will be free if you want to do it on this channel. So I can create some content, maybe on Skype, maybe on the phone line. and I can help you, consultation, coach you through whatever you need to on here. If you want to do it private, then it's going to be a cost because my time is valuable, relatively low. It's something that you can afford. People who I am already talking to, don't worry. If you are interested, I will leave an email in the description. If you are interested as well, you can also, if you don't see the email, you can always put in the chat. If you sent me an email, I have multiple emails and I didn't reply, then comment below. Maybe I didn't check it, so I can get back to you as soon as I can. This video will help you. If it does, be sure to like, subscribe. I make more contents. I make contents on more than just one thing. So I make a lot of military videos and how to join and different things and different career options to help people navigate the military. I make motorcycle videos on how to fix motorcycles and whatnot. And I also starting to make these retro gaming videos where I did some review, but I just bought this PSP and I am going to jailbreak it because I jailbreak this one for my daughter and I put a bunch of movies and TV shows, and this one is going to be mine so that I can play my video games. But yeah, guys, let me know if you guys need any help. Subscribe, like, comment. It will help me a lot. I don't make any money off of these videos. So if you like it, if it helps you, if you like the video, it will help the algorithm so other people can find this video as well. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace.